Namaste, I'm Shivani. Welcome one more time to our YouTube channel, Sanskrit Mantras. Today, Wednesday, we continue with our mantras for practical application. And today, I am teaching a mantra that I use every day and more than once, which is a mantra to bless the food. This is actually a collection of mantras. There are like 3 mantras that I've learned from my lineage teachers, from Namadeva Acharya, from Satguru Rama Mata, and from her son Muralidhar Pai. So all 3 of them added, more knowledge to my mantras for blessing the food. It's a beautiful thing to offer, because these mantras are intended to offer our food to God or to the universe or to whatever we believe in. And they're used when we are doing a puja, which is an honoring ceremony. And we can also use them when we are preparing our own food. Before we eat it, we chant these mantras on the food. And because these mantras are meant to offer food to these deities of the Hindu tradition, although we don't have to be Hindu, I would not recommend to use these mantras when you are cooking or preparing animal flesh, meat. So if you would like to bless your animal products, just use another blessing. I'm sure there's many out there from different traditions, but these mantras are meant to be for vegetarian or vegan food, not for meat or animal flesh. So I don't have a translation for these mantras, but as I've told you before, we don't need the translation to reap the benefits of them. And I can tell you, very generically, the first mantra is the first part of the mantra is to the god Brahma, which is the creator. So we're offering the food to the creator. And then the second part, we're invoking ANAPURNE. ANAPURNE is the goddess of food. So in the third part, we are invoking Parvati, which is the spouse of Shiva, and Parvati and Shiva. And this last part, I believe there are other versions that you can invoke different gods of the Hindu tradition. But for now, I am just going to teach these 3, which I just mentioned. So I'm going to explain, I'm going to go through the pronunciation slowly, and then at the end, I will chant the whole thing. And it takes a couple of minutes. I used to have a little printout of the mantra on my fridge with a magnet. So every time I would, finish cooking, I would use the blessing of the food. Obviously for the pujas, I have it written down. But it comes to a point that, when you're using it every day, you can have one at your table or in your purse, or when you're eating, out, you don't need to chant them out loud. You can chant them in silence before you eat, even if you're eating in a restaurant. And obviously it will come a point that you will learn them by heart, which I did. And it's not that hard. So if we have them, if you go, with this video through the pronunciation a few times until you are able to pronounce it just by reading it, then you read it every day. If you cook at home, if you prepare your breakfast, your lunch or dinner, or you go out for lunch, for dinner, if you take it with you, you will learn it very, very fast. So here we go. The first part of the mantra has 4 phrases dedicated to Brahma, and it says, Brahma PARNAM, Brahma PARNAM, Brahma PARNAM, Brahma HAVIR, Brahma PARNAM, Brahma HAVIR, BRAHMAGNAU, BRAHMAGNAU, BRAHMANA, HUTAM, BRAHMAGNAU, BRAHMANA, HUTAM. BRAHMAIVA, TENA, GUNTAVYAM. BRAHMAIVA, TENA, GUNTAVYAM. BRAHMA KARMA, SAMADHINA. BRAHMA KARMA, SAMADHINA. BRAHMA PARNAM, BRAHMA HAVIR. BRAHMAGNAU, BRAHMANA, HUTAM. BRAHMAIVA, TENA, GUNTAVYAM. BRAHMA KARMA, SAMADHINA. Then we say Hari Om Tat Sat in between this part of the mantra and the next. This is the way that my teacher Namadeva Acharya used to chant it. And this is the way that I'm teaching it and passing it on to you. Then the next section is to ANAPURNE, the goddess of food. ANAPURNE SADA PURNE. ANAPURNE SADA PURNE. SHANKARA PRANA VALLABHE. SHANKARA PRANA VALLABHE. Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartam. Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartam. Bhikshan Dehicha. Bhikshan Dehicha Parvati. Bhikshan Dehicha Parvati. ANAPURNE SADA PURNE. Shankara Prana Vallabhe. Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartam. Bhikshan Dehicha Parvati. And the last part is Mata Cha Parvati Devi. Mata Cha Parvati Devi. Pita Devo Parameshwara. Pita Devo Parameshwara. Bandhava Shiva. Bandhava Shiva. Bhaktascha. Bhaktascha. Swadeshu Bhuvana Trayam. Swadeshu Bhuvana Trayam. Mata Cha Parvati Devi. Pita Devo Parameshwara. Bandhava Shiva. Bhaktascha. Swadeshu Bhuvana Trayam. So now we're going to chant the whole thing the way we should before we eat our meal. And here we go. Brahmapanam Brahmahavir. Brahmagnau Brahmana HUTAM. BRAHMAIVA TENA GUNTAVYAM. BRAHMA KARMA SAMADHINA. Hari Om Tat Sat. ANAPURNE SADA PURNE. SHANKARA PRANA VALLABHE. Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartam. Bhikshan Dehicha Parvati. Mata Cha Parvati Devi. Pita Devo Parameshwara. Bandhava Shiva Bhaktascha. Swadesho Bhuvana Trayam. Que tengas una jornada llena de bendiciones. May you have a blessed day. Tatastu.